Welcome to another edition of Biloxi A to Z, the insider's guide to what's happening in Biloxi. This is being recorded for Friday, July the 1st, 2022. We'll take a look at the July B News Monthly and this month's BTV lineup. We'll give you a preview of what's happening this weekend and look at the weekend weather forecast. Then we'll leave you with a patriotic send-off. But first we begin this 4th of July weekend with what else but fireworks. Biloxi's annual extravaganza will take place on Monday night. Yes, that's July the 4th, and it begins at 9 p.m. The show will be set to patriotic music and last about 18 minutes. Where's the best place to watch the fireworks, you may ask? Well, along the beach, from the Biloxi Lighthouse to the Biloxi Bay Bridge. You may also watch the fireworks from a fireworks-free zone that will be marked off on the beach. That zone is from Oak Street to the Biloxi Smallcraft Harbor. Even though fireworks are a symbol of the 4th of July, it is important to remember to use them in a safe manner. Joining me now from the Biloxi Fire Department is Battalion Chief Brian Rouse. Thanks for joining me today.
You're welcome. Glad to be here.
Yeah. Well, of course, the 4th of July is this weekend. There's going to be a lot of fireworks that people are going to be enjoying and shooting off throughout the weekend. So give us some safety tips of what people need to know.
Okay. You know, fireworks injuries account for almost 20,000 emergency room visits a year, and most of those are, of course, around 4th of July, New Year's. The main thing is to have, children, the ages below 15 account for a large majority of those injuries as well. So the main thing is to have close supervision for the younger ones. The younger ones are most of the ones that want to do fireworks, and we want them to enjoy that. But they need to have close supervision at all times, and parents and need to have these fireworks put up and away when they're not around. The children can't get to them. That's also a problem.
That's true. Well, that's true. And like you said, most people think fireworks are safe and to enjoy, but they're not. One thing that I was surprised to hear is that sparklers aren't that safe.
Well, they are, as long as they're used correctly. An interesting fact about sparklers is that they burn at 1,200 degrees. And to put that into perspective, glass melts at 900.
Wow.
So, cakes are baked at 350, wood burns at 575. So that's a really, really high temperature, and you get close to any type of wood or combustible with a sparkler, it's going to ignite. So and if you touch your skin with 1,200 degrees, it's going to burn instantly. Okay, it's not. You can't get away from it fast enough. You cannot take your hand away from it fast enough. It will burn you instantly.
Oh wow!
So those account for a lot of those injuries as well. The studies and the data says all these numbers. You can study on how many injuries, and sparklers account for a big number there.
Yeah. Again, like I said, I was surprised to hear that. But again, so all of this, so people, of course, we want people to get out and about and enjoy the fireworks. But again, just go over a couple more safety tips that people can do when using or being around fireworks.
Yeah, we don't want to use fireworks around any buildings, asphalt shingle roofs, dry areas of grass, tall grass, pine straw. You want to do it in a safe area.
We have the fireworks free zone again this year, so we'll have that.
So they got the zones on that. But any wooded areas you want to steer clear of, cut grass. If it's been dry, we've been getting some rain, so that's going to help big time. We hadn't had any rain up to the last few days, so just use them
in safe areas to make sure that you're aware of that. That's good.
We don't want to use them in tightly cluttered areas, a lot of buildings in town. You got to be in a little open area to use them.
And I'm sure with the 4th of July fireworks show that Biloxi is going to put off on the barge, the fire department is going to be out and about.
Yeah,
do y'all get calls often during 4th of July?
Absolutely. We go to fireworks type incidents. I've been here a pretty good while, so I've been to lots of fireworks related injuries, calls and things like that. They happen every year just about. When the whole beach, you could operate on the whole beach, there was a lot of injuries.
Oh, I bet.
We just got to be really careful. Children need to be closely supervised when you do them in safe area, open areas. Ground fireworks, I did want to mention that. Ground fireworks need to be done on concrete open areas, so they don't catch the ground on fire, any type of leaves or things like that.
And that makes sense. If anybody has any questions about fireworks safety or fire safety in general, I'm sure they can get in touch with you by calling the fire department, 228-435-6200.
Absolutely.
Thank you for all those tips.
You're welcome.
The July issue of B News Monthly is arriving in homes and businesses across the city. The July issue includes tips on water safety on and in the water, annual safety, and advice on how you can make the seconds count at your home when an emergency arises. Also, July the 1st marks the new lineup of programming on BTV. The schedule is listed in the July B News Monthly, and programs can be seen by clicking on the BTV icon at the top of the city website. This week, thousands of municipal employees gathered at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum and Convention Center for the 91st Annual Mississippi Municipal Conference. We are delighted that the conference was once again held in Biloxi and hope that the attendees shared and gained a wealth of knowledge. Well, cases continue to climb throughout the state. As of June the 27th, the Health Department reports more than 1,100 new cases of the virus in a 24-hour period. 4 deaths were also reported. As for Harrison County, the Health Department reports that as of June the 26th, nearly 56,000 cases of the virus were reported, with 668 deaths. Here are their overall numbers. For more information about vaccinations, links to appointments, and safety protocols, visit the city's website at biloxi.ms.us. You may also call the Mississippi COVID-19 hotline at 877-978-6453 to schedule a COVID-19 vaccination.
Well, July has arrived, and on this Independence Day weekend, the weather looks to be interesting. Taking a look at the extended forecast, it's going to be wet. Showers are likely with a chance of thunderstorms through the start of the work week. The much-needed rain, though, will bring some relief from the recent heat wave, as highs will be maxing out in the upper 80s with lows in the mid to upper 70s. Tonight, Biloxi Main Street and the district on Howard Avenue are welcoming everyone back to downtown for First Friday. It all starts at 5 over at the District Green on Howard Avenue with Royal Horses, followed by 3HD, slated to play at 7 o'clock. Look for the Main Street booth to take part in a downtown poker run, and check out some of the arts and craft vendors, as well as food trucks, including specials from Fly Llama Brewing. The fun goes until 9 p.m. Now over at MGM Park, the Biloxi Shuckers are taking on the Mississippi Braves from Jackson. Tonight, a special visitor will be roaming the park. Catch a selfie with Peppa Pig. And on Sunday, after the game, fans can expect a special pre-Independence Day fireworks extravaganza. It's their biggest show of the year, so go celebrate one of America's favorite pastimes. For more information on tickets and upcoming game promotions, go to BiloxiShuckers.com. The Ground Zero Blues Club on Howard Avenue continues to line up some great entertainment in the former Crest building. Jam out with musician Kent Burnside live this Saturday in downtown Biloxi. For tickets and more information, visit groundzerobiloxi.com. And as always, look for all sorts of events in the Biloxi Community Calendar, which is in the July issue of B News Monthly. View this information on the city's website by clicking here, or simply go to the Biloxi Visitors Center to pick up your copy.
We leave you today, this July 4th weekend, with the National Anthem sung by Ronny Broussard. Have a great and safe holiday weekend, and we'll see you again next week.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we've hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare of bombs bursting in a air gave proof through the night how a flag it was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land